to it. So Trump's latest decision leaves the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, also known as the CFPB, is leaving them broke. Okay, is leaving them broke. Consumers are not ready. Let's go ahead and get into today's information. Okay, guys. So if you guys haven't heard the news, Bloomberg reported about it. Everyone is talking about it. And I'm going to break down why this is a big deal and what you need to know about this right now. Okay. So the CFPB says that money is about to run out. They have enough funding because they get funding from the government, like any other government, pretty much any government situation. And they have enough money to run until the end of the year. They're not going to get funded after this. Remember, they scraped the logos off the doors, they scraped the logos off the building long time ago. Okay, check this out. So the CFPB has notified the courts it cannot lawfully draw funds. They're saying that they cannot lawfully draw funds from the Federal Reserve. We are seeing this happen. They filed a notice informing the court, which is, of course, NTU versus Russell Vought. As you guys know, I put him in a thumbnail, that the Department of Justice Office Legal Counsel, the OLC, has determined that the Bureau may not legally request funds at this time from the Federal Reserve. Okay, which means that they are supposed to be able to get funding, but they are not. Okay, let's get deeper into this, guys. Real quick, we get questions all the time. Can we help you with your credit? Yes, we can. We can help you with increasing your credit score, home ownership, lowering your car payment, so much more. Scan the QR code to learn more about how we can help you. Let's move on. Now, number one, what just happened? Okay, I'm going to break this down in simple terms. Okay, the CFPB told a federal court that it cannot legally request new funding from the Federal Reserve right now. Okay, we just said that the Office of Legal Counsel has decided the Federal Reserve has no combined earnings available for the CFPB. Okay, those decisions are binding for all federal agencies, so the CFPB must have access, but they do not have access to the funds. Now, Calvin, why does this matter? Why does this matter? I'm going to tell you why. The CFPB is one of the most important agencies for consumer protection. They regulate credit reports. Number one, that's how, listen, this is why I'm paying attention to this, because they regulate credit reports off top. Okay, let's keep going. Debt collectors, banks, lenders, credit cards, and more. Without the ability to pull new funding, the CFPB could face budget limits, potentially slowing down investigations, enforcements, new rules, and consumer complaints processing. Consumer complaints processing. Now, I know what some of you guys are thinking. Well, Calvin, it's not that big of a deal. What does the CFPB do, what have they done? I'm going to show you guys what they have done. I'm going to show you all what they have done. Watch this. So now I'm going to go into enforcement, and we're going to enforcement actions. Okay. I'm going to show you guys this and why nothing has happened. Let me show you guys this real quick. I'm going to share this tab. Watch this. It shows you guys right here. Okay. It shows you guys right here what's going on. Look, now, do you guys see the difference here between January? Here, let me zoom all the way in on this. You guys see the difference here? Now, the last time they did something, they did an adversary proceeding to file a complaint against whatever this is, Synapse Financial Technologies. This was in August. Let me show you all how active they were before the current administration. I want to make sure you guys know this. Listen, I don't care if you're Democrat. I don't care if you're Republican. If the bank does something wrong and they admit to doing something wrong, and they say that they're going to reimburse you for doing something wrong, that's fair. We can all agree that that's fair, right? Let's go down the list. Wise US Inc. They did something wrong. Equifax. You guys know Equifax is, right? They got on Equifax. They got on American Honda Finance. They got on Block, which owns Cash App. Remember the Capital One. The Capital One settlement, that's still in court right now. The Capital One settlement is in court as we speak. Okay? Experian, Walmart, Rocket Homes. Okay, early warning services. Do I need to keep going? Comerica Bank, Navy Federal back in 2024, Apple back in 2024. You guys look at the dates on this. This is almost every week they're on top of these banks. Look at this. This is every week. They went from every week. Look at this. Now we're in 2025. Look at this. This is right when the administration changed right here. I want you guys to listen. I want to ask everybody a question. Let's take politics out of this. Let's take emotions out of this because a lot of times people get emotional. If your money is in the bank, if you have a credit report, if you've borrowed money, you have a lender. I'm just going down this list right here. Okay? If you have these things, if you do business with any of these people or any of these people in the past, who's going to look out for you? Now, some people have said, well, Calvin, the CFPB, they're just using that as they're just stealing money from stuff or whatever people are saying. Watch this. If that's the case, that means you should do two things. You should do at least two things. Number one, get rid of everybody in there, keep the CFPB, and make them do what they're supposed to do. That's option one. Do we agree? If you fire everybody and you say none of you all are doing your job, let's make sure you're doing your job, which is protecting the consumer. Then that's what if you truly believe they're doing nothing. Or number two, you get rid of the CFPB altogether and you make another agency that's going to look out for the consumer. Let me tell you guys some bad news. They didn't do number one, which is get rid of everybody and replace them and keep the CFPB. They didn't do number two, which is get rid of the CFPB and then make a something else better than the CFPB. They did number three. They got rid of it altogether, and there's no consumer protection because we know debt collection companies, they always do the right thing. Banks always do the right thing. Credit unions always do the right thing. Lenders always do the right thing. For the non-believers, because we got a lot of non-believers, tell us your story. Excuse me. Tell us your story inside of the comments. If a bank has ever done you wrong, if a lender has ever done you wrong, if a credit card company has ever done you wrong, if a debt collection company has ever done you wrong, if there's something on your credit report and it is on there wrong, let me know inside the comment section. We're going to show all the non-believers. Okay, let's keep going. How long can they keep operating? Here's the bad news. The CFPB says they have enough money to run at least until the end of the year without new funding. After that, Congress or the courts, if they don't act, they could face major operation crisis, which is what they want to happen anyway. You guys remember? I don't think you guys remember. Let me pull this up real quick. You guys remember this? Hold on. I'm going to show you guys something. Oh, yeah. No, it's CFPB RIP. Oh, man. I don't know if you guys remember this. I'm going to show you guys this real quick. Oh, I'll pop up. Look at that. Either way, don't mind me over here. I told you guys back then. Check this out. Listen, Elon Musk tweeted this back when that was his boy. This has all been part of the plan. I get what people are saying. I get it. Let's just say that that's true. Because I don't always want to be like, no, you're wrong. And no. Because a lot of people don't go off facts anymore. They go off of just stuff that they hear. What if the CFPB wasn't doing people right? Let's just say. Who's going to look out for the consumer now? I get you don't like the CFPB. Who's going to step in? I guess nobody. Now let's go back. After that, okay, we just went into that. Okay, next thing, number 4. What could this mean for consumers, guys? What could this mean for consumers? Possible delays in CFPB actions against banks and credit bureaus. I don't know if you guys have paid attention. Again, I don't care if you're a Democrat or Republican. A lot of people have been pardoned. Here's the crazy part about the people that have been pardoned lately. Again, let's be honest. Presidents, they pardon people all the time. But I want you to understand. I want you to understand. Look at the pardons for real. Again, I got Republicans that watch the channel. So y'all stick around. Like, this is not a me, like, I'm not trying to cause anything. I'm talking about, I want us to look at this like a third grader, like a kid, because kids, they haven't been beat up by the world yet. They don't know if something's true. They don't know if something's a lie. They're just going off of basic logic. I want you guys to understand basic logic here tonight. If the last few people that have been pardoned had criminal activity that they went to jail for, and they are out of jail, would it be fair to say that they owe somebody a favor? Would it be fair to say that whether they pled guilty or not, because some of them did plead guilty, they said, hey, I was wrong, I should be in jail? I'm just telling you. So again, who's going to look out for you? Just so you guys know, most of them had financial crimes, man. Whew. Okay. All right. Here's what I'm saying. If people that got financial crimes are getting off and no one's going to be looking out for the consumer, 2 words: good luck. Good luck. We are by ourselves here. We gotta fly straight as an arrow. Oh, and if you guys been using the CFPB to get stuff removed off your credit report, you got probably 45 days. Good luck. Credit reporting, junk fees, bank fraud, debt collection. Let me take a step back, because I know some of y'all didn't cash these checks. Let me remind y'all, because sometimes things happen so fast. Things happen so fast we forget. And I don't want you guys. I'm not trying to be the guy with the receipts here. Let me find this. I want to listen. I want everybody to participate. I don't care who you voted for. I want everybody to participate. I got a question for you. I got something where I know everybody participated in this. Give me 1 second. Ooh, yeah, no, hold on. I'm about to find this one. Stick around, guys. Listen, watch this one. Where is it at? I know it's in here. But you see, they're after so many companies. There's so many companies here. Well, as I'm going through this list, matter of fact, I'm just going to share this tab so you guys can see what I'm doing. Hold on. Y'all know what I'm looking for. Look at this. Hyundai, Bank of America. I'm looking. Hold on. Where is it at? Is it 2021? No, it wasn't this far back. I was looking for, where is it at? Santander. Oh, I remember that. I must have went too fast. I was looking for the Lexington Law. Remember when everybody got them Lexington Law checks? How do you guys think those Lexington Law checks came? How do you think hey, let me just do this. Lexington. There it is right there. Y'all remember that? Y'all forgot. I hope y'all didn't forget this. Did you cash your Lexington Law check? Yes or no? Did you cash your Lexington Law check? Yes or no? Don't get me wrong. Some people say, listen, Calvin, I actually didn't have a problem with Lexington Law. I get what you're saying, but a lot of people did. You know why? Because they promised results and they can't promise results. You can't promise that something accurate, that's 100% accurate, is going to come off somebody's credit report. You can't promise that as a major corporation. So creditrepair.com and Lexington Law Firm, this was one of the biggest lawsuits in history. 2.7 billion. Banned from telemarketing credit repair services for 10 years. They can't call people and sell them credit repair services. You can go to their website and still sign up if you want to. Did y'all get the Lexington Law check? Yes or no? Guess who did that? CFPB. Never mind. Let me go back. Never mind. Let me just move on. Because I want people to understand that, listen, people are saying, oh, they didn't help anybody. Man, please. I tell you what. If you don't think there's meat in it, if you don't think you had any protection with the CFPB in the past, oh, you most definitely don't have nobody looking out for you now. Why is this a big deal? The CFPB's funding structure has already been under fire in lawsuits. This has been going on since they got in office. The OLC ruling adds that even more pressure making the agency's future uncertain. These, just so you guys know, American people work there currently. They go into work like everybody else goes into work. They don't even know if they're going to have a job in January. Credit bureaus, banks, and lenders, the same companies the CFPB oversees, may use this moment to challenge or delay compliance with rules. Let me explain to you guys what this means. That means if you got to complain about Equifax, if you got to complain about TransUnion, if you got to complain about Experian, you may not even hear nothing back. Answer this question. I want everybody to answer this question. If the agency designed to protect your credit and your money loses funding, what do you think is going to happen next? I'm just letting you know. Listen, y'all know me. Y'all been watching me for years. I don't get political. This ain't about politics. This actually has, let me tell you something. These companies are being affected by politics. You see what I'm saying? There's so much other stuff going on right now. A lot of stuff is going on right now. And you come after people like, just if you don't listen, I watch football. I love football. They never get rid of the team. They get a new coach, they get new players. They say this team sucks. This team garbage. New coach, new general manager, new offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, new players. You never get rid of the team. I'm telling you guys, big stuff happening. Let's keep going, guys. Listen, but here's the thing. Where's that? All right, so check this out. That's what I want to make. That's what I wanted to share with you guys today. But I also want to let you guys know you're not alone. You are not alone. Listen, some people rely heavily on the CFPB to try to get things removed off their credit reports and things of that sort. Listen, guys, that is going to be gone. This is going to be one of the major changes I'm going to go over in 2026. The list keeps getting longer of credit changes for 2026. If you all need help with your credit score or your credit goals, we can help you. We are not a government agency. Okay? We're not a government agency. We will help you. I don't want some, because some people are like, well, what am I supposed to do? If you guys go back to my CFPB video at the beginning of the year, in the comments, people were like, well, what do we do next? Like, how can we increase our credit scores if we can't? Don't worry, I got you. We got to do things the right way. The right way you think is slow. It's not slow. You just need to know what to do. Okay? You just need to know what to do. I promise you. Let me show you how to get there. Listen, I helped someone get qualified, got their pre-approval letter for a home. We helped someone lower their car payment. They went from an 18% interest rate down to a 9% interest rate. We showed them how to lower their car payment. We have another client here. They got a high limit credit card, $11,000 limit credit card. Another client got a 718 credit score. People have business funding. We don't care about the CFPB over here. Now, when I say don't care, we don't rely on that. Don't get me wrong. If something, they should be here, but you can't just rely on them to try to get things removed off of your credit report, because they were bigger than that. That's what people don't understand. They are bigger than that. You need the strategy that's going to work for you regardless of disputes. You need to know how to accomplish your goals regardless of disputes. Okay? I'm talking about home ownership, getting a car, increasing your credit score, high limit credit cards, credit limit increases, secure credit card to unsecured cards. That's what our clients are doing. Okay? It's not listen. We can't stop the banks, but we can get prepared for the banks. We can't stop the credit unions, but we can at least qualify. Okay? We need to get in position. There's going to be less shortcuts. There's going to be less ways to get there, like less angles. Okay? Less of these angles. I'm telling you, we got to fly straight as an arrow now. And that's okay. That's fine. That's fine. We can do it the right way, because here's the thing. When you do it the right way, no one can take it from you. I'm not knocking what people did with the CFPB. I just don't want people to think like, oh man, well, what am I going to do? How am I going to hit my credit goals? We got you. We're going to hold your hand the entire way. Okay. And here's another thing too, guys. Right now we have a challenge going on. It's our credit to cash flow challenge. We're showing you how to take your credit score and how you can use that to make money. I'll give you an example. You take your credit score, you buy a rental property, 2 unit, 3 unit, 4 unit. It's going to make you money. We use your credit score for investments. My business owners, y'all in here? We use our credit score to get the business funding, to get the to invest in our businesses. That's how we do this. We turn our credit into cash flow. Okay, we got to listen. Yes, this is messed up. Bad news for today. We get it. We have to move on. We have to move on. Nothing's going to stop you. Okay, nothing's going to stop you. Let's keep going, guys. Listen, guys, we also offer monthly game plans. Okay, you can get a monthly game plan. That's what this person got right here. Antoine, he had a game plan. It showed him what he needed to do. This means we look at your credit report and we ask you what your goals are. And we say, this is what you need to do to buy a house. This is what you need to do to buy a rental property. This is what you need to do to get a $200 car payment. This is what you need to do. We're telling you exactly what you need to do step by step, guys. Okay. And if, again, we're not just listen, we're talking whatever that is for you, we can help you. All right. Let's go and jump into the comments real quick, guys. Let's get into the comments real quick. Listen, Elite, y'all in the building? I know you guys in the building. Want to make sure you guys got that information today. R. Lake is in the house. Appreciate you being here, sir. All right. Of course, we got Mike in the building. What's going on, sir? Appreciate you being here. All right. Let's see here. McQueen is in the building. Appreciate you being here. Everyday Elevate. What's going on? See you guys in the Elite is in the house. All right. So here's the thing. Jane says, I've dealt with them and asked them for help. They never helped. They called me after 3 years. CFPB was a joke. Listen. Here's the thing. Here's what I do know is that a lot of people put in frivolous complaints, wasting time. This is why the bureau stopped responding, because there's so many dispute letters, and we can at least say this. Half of the dispute letters, and I'm being nice, half of the dispute letters that the bureaus got was for accurate information. Yes. Come on now. Come on. Okay. So again, it's likely that they may not get back. I'm not saying they shouldn't get back to you, but listen, they've been understaffed since beginning of the year. We need the CFPB to protect consumers. Okay. Listen, Jacoby says we're going to be grabbing our ankles for the next 3 years. Lisa says we're screwed. This new regime cares nothing about us as consumers. Kiki says, listen, I never got my lesson to law check. She said, run that back. She says, run that back. Okay. All right. The boy says, if you think you can vote your way out of this mess, he says, you can't be saved. He said, you are right where they want you. Wise up and recognize the game you are in. I'm telling you guys, the credit shortcuts is done. We got to go straight. We got to go straight through. Mike says, oh, wow. Mike says, I'm finally getting my family on board and start building credit. Absolutely. And Grinding says, I wonder if I qualify for homeownership. You will. Nothing changes. Nothing. Just so we're clear, guys. Again, this is on a bigger scale, but a lot for those who don't know, people were using the CFPB and they were entering in consumer complaints and they were trying to get things removed off their credit. It was actually pretty successful. The thing is that kind of that segue, that shortcuts, right? That hack, that's about to be done. So since you can't rely on that anymore, where do we go from here? Because remember, let's go down the list. If you can't get trade lines, if you get a trade line, which means you become an authorized user on someone else's credit card, and the score goes down, oh, abundant, yes, we can. Even I don't care if that score is a 347, we still can help them. If you get an authorized user account, remember, you're not going to get that many points for it in 2026. I showed you guys that. You got here. Do I need to bring up that slide? Here, let me bring up that slide real quick. Let me stop sharing. Let me bring up this slide real quick. And guys, the video you guys said it was the audio was messed up. I do apologize. about that. I'm gonna redo that video. Give me some time on that. All right, so here, if you guys don't remember, watch this. Here it is right here. All right, so let me bring you down a little bit. So let's go into, where is it at? Where is it at? Okay. Okay, here it is right here. Improved authorized user treatment. They're going to place less emphasis on authorized users. So that means if you become an authorized user on someone else's credit card, you're not going to get that many points. That's number one. Write that down. Okay, write that down. Number two, a lot of people have been telling you don't pay your collections. FICO 10 is getting pushed and started before the end of this year. They ignore all paid collections. What's the key word there, everybody? Paid, which means if you pay your collections, it will no longer affect your credit score. And then number three, CFPB won't even be here to go with these complaints with disputes. Listen, the game is changing. You're either going to complain and cry as far as credit is concerned. You're either going to complain and cry, or we need to get ahead of it. Now, I get that it's messed up. Hopefully, listen, we know these banks going to be doing certain things. The best you can do is just get them on the news. For real. That's the best we can do, is get these banks on the news. If y'all have an issue, y'all better get them on the news. Okay? I'm telling you. All right. So just so you guys know that. And going back to Abundant, can you help my daughter with the credit score of a 347? Absolutely. The lower the score, the lower your credit score, the faster you will see results working with me. Let me say that again. The lower your credit score, the faster you will see results working with me. It sounds crazy, right? The lower your credit score, that means that your report is looking for something positive, anything. Okay? R. Lake says, I've always had good luck with CFPB with most of my disputes. See that? So I'm telling you, this is big news. Either way, guys, I want to make sure you guys got that information. Listen, if you're serious about getting things right with your credit, I'm going to put the link down here at the bottom, 850clubelite.com. Okay. Listen, we can help you. It doesn't matter what your situation is. I don't care if you're working with a credit repair company right now. We still can help you. Just so we're clear, 25% of the people we work with are currently working with other credit repair people. Just so we're clear. They're not seeing results. It's because everybody keeps focusing on disputes and removals. You need a strategy. We need a strategy, guys. Okay? That's what it's all about. Well, listen, guys. Appreciate you guys being here. If you want to get closer to your credit goals, this is where you need to be. Let people know about this information. They need to know. We can help you. Homeownership, we're going to hold your hand until you get the keys. Lowering your car payment, we're going to hold your hand until you lower that car payment. High limit credit cards, we're going to hold your hand. It's nothing wrong. It's not illegal for us to share information with you, give you a strategy. It's nothing wrong with that. That's not illegal in any way, shape, or form. We're not a government agency. This is what we do here. All right. Either way, Abundance says I will give you her information. Hey, just send her to the website. Or send it to the website when you can. Okay. Listen, L. Brooks says, hello, Calvin. I just joined the 850 Club Elite today. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome to the Elite family. Make sure you let us know your goals. Okay. Listen, we're knocking out goals in the 850 Club Elite. Let me show y'all something real quick. I know we only got the serious people here now. I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm jumping into the Elite real quick. I'm gonna show you guys this, and I'm out. Watch this. I'm gonna go into the Elite right quick. Watch this. Watch this, guys. When you get inside the Elite, watch this. Look at that. There go Mike. He over here getting extra free 5 hours on his check. Look at this, guys. An 11-point credit score increase. Shout out to Cornelius. Credit score going up in the right direction. Tabitha in the house. Credit score going up in the right direction. 653 to 647. Y'all know what I love about the, you know what I love about the 600s, the mid 600s? Let me tell you something. This is when you start getting high limit credit cards. This is when you qualify for home ownership. You can get a single family, a condo, a townhouse, a 2-unit, a 3-unit, or a 4-unit. A tiny house, don't matter. It's happening, guys. It's happening. And here's another thing too. I don't care if your credit score going up 3 points. I'd rather see a 3-point increase than a 3-point decrease. Yes, or am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Look at this. Listen, look, 79-point increase, 79 points. I'm telling you, I'm telling you guys, listen, this is here. This is it. This is it. Look at that, Antoine, right here. Boom. Come on now. Let me zoom in. Look at this. $20,000 limit credit card. Come on now. Listen, it's nothing but results here because we're showing you what this is. 741 credit score. Listen, he used to be homeless. Are y'all listening to me? Mike used to be homeless. He told us a story. Come on now. That means that we know everybody's going through something. You just need a strategy. You need somebody. You need to be around people that are positive. You need to be around people that's doing something. Okay, that's what it's all about. Look at that. Everyday Elevate says happened to me. 79 points. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right, then, guys. Listen. This is what you need to do. Join the 850 Club Elite. Tell people about the 850 Club channel in general. We are here to help you take control in 2026. No, we're not looking for no more favors. We're not going to be at the dealership all day. If we want a house, we get the house. If we want the rental property, we buy the rental property. If we want to increase our score, we increase our score. Stop overpaying. When your score is not where it needs to be, you will overpay. You will overpay. I promise you that. Cornelius in the house. Thanks, Cal. Thank you, sir. Thank you for being an example, sir. Thank you for believing in yourself. That's what it's all about. All right. Either way, guys, we're out of here. We'll see you guys on the next situation. I'll be live again tomorrow. It's a lot going on. These things just happened in the last 72 hours. I'm telling you. So we got way more stuff that's going on from this.